This is a meditation on transforming feelings of wanting to give up to achieving your goals. In this meditation, I'm going to walk you through a heart centered meditation where you can connect on a deep level with what it means to you to feel like you want to give up and how you can still achieve your goals. When you understand what it feels like to achieve your goals in meditation, you'll be better equipped to remember how to find small ways to find success when you feel like giving up. You're the only one who can do this work. I'm your guide, and it's up to you to connect with your heart. In this meditation, first we'll connect with the heart, then we'll investigate a time you felt successful and how you got there. Then we'll briefly touch on a time when you felt like you wanted to give up, and then we'll transition back to success so that you can better understand what works for you and how you can do that in your daily life. Remember, this is practice, and so is living life. Sometimes you're going to be successful, and other times you might not be. That's okay. Please go out, screw it up, because every time you do, you're going to get closer to making sense of yourself. So, we're just going to start by noticing the breath, becoming aware that you're breathing. Just come into the breath as you imagine yourself coming into the meditation circle. Perhaps imagine we're all sitting together as you settle into your meditation posture, lifting through the heart, lengthening the spine, relaxing the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Relax the feet, the legs, the hips, the belly, the ribs, the chest, the throat, the jaw, face, eye, forehead, and scalp as you come further and further into the breath. Noticing about the breath today. Is it longer coming in than going out? Maybe it's the opposite. Just notice as you come further and further into the breath. Would it be okay if you started to look for the heartbeat? You couldn't find your pulse. Put your hand on your heart. Maybe you can just feel it beating inside of your chest. We're just looking for the heartbeat. As the breath comes in, the breath goes out. Now that you've found the heartbeat, I'm going to invite you to balance your breath. So if you can feel your heartbeat, I want you to imagine balancing your breath. So breathing in for 6 beats and out for 6 beats. And now I want you to imagine bringing that breath in through your heart. And perhaps today, imagine it coming through the back of your heart and going out the front. And now that you've connected with your heart, I'm going to invite you to think of a moment where you felt successful. You can look in the last week, the last month, the last year, whatever you need. Just let your heart or invite your heart to show you a moment where you felt successful. Then imagine yourself back in that situation, in that moment. What did you see? What did you feel? Some people might describe relief, other people might describe excitement. What was it for you to feel successful? Try to imagine what you were thinking in that moment. What did it mean to you to feel successful? So I'm going to invite you to stay in this with whatever it was that you were successful at. And I'm going to invite you to wonder about times along the way to that success, just looking back a little bit further. And if you want, you can imagine breathing in through the left and out through the right of the heart. Just wondering about if there were moments along the way where things got hard and perhaps the thought popped up, oh, maybe I want to give up. So we're just noticing. And Consuela made that little noise, and it kind of resonates with the feeling that I have about looking back, going, oh, did I ever feel that sense of giving up? And it's almost like I don't want to look. But when I do, I find that along the way, along the path to finding my success, things were not always easy. There were times I wanted to give up. give up on that project, that task, or that idea. Or maybe I didn't want to have to ask for help, and then I did. Perhaps you're a little bit like me. You're, you're starting to notice that you never were alone on this path. There were always people helping you along the way. So I want you to think about one of those moments where you wanted to give up. And how did you make that choice to keep going? Is there a feeling, a sensation, a thought? How did you move through those moments of wanting to give up? Perhaps there were small wins, little things that seemed to go right. Maybe there was just someone there urging you on. Maybe it's something else. Whatever it was, just breathing that in, just noticing. Letting go of the left to right breath, just breathing in and out of the front of the heart now as you come back to that moment where you felt successful. Really basking in that feeling. How much effort did you have to put in to get there? What challenges did you overcome? Because you were able to do that, what can you do now? Just breathing that in. As the breath comes in and the breath goes out. What is it that you appreciate about the success and the journey to the success? Those moments where you wanted to give up. What can you appreciate about them now? Why do you appreciate these things so much? What do you have more of because you kept going? As the breath comes in and the breath goes out. And we'll just let go of that for now. Or perhaps you could even invite those that were supportive or helpful to you throughout your process and invite them into the circle with us, just inviting them energetically into this meditation circle with us. Perhaps they're people you love. Maybe they're acquaintances or people along the way that surprised you and reminded you you could do something hard. Maybe they're spirit beings that you believe in. Just invite them all into the circle in gratitude. Just noticing somehow you're feeling the love coming from their heart to yours, and they're feeling the love coming from your heart to theirs, as if we're all sharing the same one heart. Sitting in this bond of love, carry, appreciation, joy, and gratitude. As the breath comes in and the breath goes out. And I'm going to invite you to wonder about the rest of your day or into the night, how you're going to show up for yourself. How you're going to show up for the ones you love the most. How you're going to show up for others. I'm going to invite you to carry these ideas and this love and this gratitude on your heart, on your breath, in your thoughts, in your speech, and carry it forward in your actions. Feel free to take a few minutes to come out of the meditation and enjoy the rest of your day or night.